Hey Jessica, I've set this video to public so you won't have any problem keeping track of the link. I'm sorry if that caused any inconvenience, just most people like to have it private. Anyway, two things we're going to go over. The John Mayer Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. You're doing great with your pentatonics, and this is a perfect song to practice that scale. And then I have the 38 Special Hold On Loosely, totally different decade, but we've got some similar pentatonic moves here, okay? Let's start with the 38 Special because it's a little bit more simplified. I'm going to play, the entire riff involves a lot of this E string being like that, okay? Open like that. And then in between that is the riff. So I'm going to show you the riff. It's going to be a 2-string power chord of this E and this D. You're going to see me playing with my pinky because I have to stretch the root note back for the riff. So this is what it sounds like without the E. It sounds like this. And then you have B, A, E. So what that is the power chord, 2 notes, then you drop the root note back 1 fret, then you go to a D, then you drop that root note back, then you do the power chords B, A, E. And in between all this is a chugging E. So this is where it gets kind of tricky because you want to get used to kind of not thinking about it and putting that E in, okay? So I'm going to do a slow motion for you. Here we go. Now a little trick here, since it's B, A, E to start over, what I do is I hit the B, I hit the A, and then since my pinky is on an E note, I lift everything off except for the pinky, and I play the open E string and my pinky, and that's an E. So I go B, A, E, and then I got to make the jump back to the power chord, okay? It's a little tricky kind of putting that E in like that, but that's definitely fundamental, so you got to give that a practice, okay? Now, C sharp minor pentatonic is the key for the John Mayer song, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, okay? I'm going to overly simplify it because you're just using the song to practice your pentatonic, not to do the song, at least at this moment, okay? So what you have is a 4/4 count bar of C sharp minor, again, and then A and E. And I'm oversimplifying an A major and an E major by simply putting my pointer finger on the middle 2 strings and playing the open A string for A, and then moving my pointer finger up a string and doing the same thing for E. So I have A, E. So you're going C sharp, A, and E. Now the moment the song starts, that's all that's happening for the first verse. So here's what you should be practicing for your pentatonic in C sharp minor. You're going to have this C sharp right here as a root note, and then this C sharp, so they're the same. The one on the E string is at the 9th fret, the one on the A string is at the 4th fret. This is the chord you'll be playing, and surrounding the chord is the C sharp minor pentatonic pattern, which is this. Again. Every one of those notes goes with this chord. On this C sharp, the pattern is this. So you can hear it's like one note less over here, just in octaves. Otherwise, it's the same notes. So here's straightforward what I think you should do to practice. Since you have 2 counts of the C sharp minor, 1, 2, A and E, C sharp minor, C sharp minor, A and E. What you should do is fill in the time of the C sharp minor with practicing your scale, just playing a little randomized licks and then ending with A and E. So every time the C sharp chord comes up, instead of playing it, play some licks, stay in time, and then land on A when it's time for A and E when it's time for E. Okay, I'll give you an example. 3, 2, 1. Okay, just a couple examples there of noodling in the pattern and then keeping in time with the song. Okay, so you're basically filling up the time that you would spend strumming C sharp minor with any of these random notes. They're not random, but randomly played notes in the scale, and then end with your A and E. Okay, give it a shot and let me know any questions. Okay, I'll see you soon.